Hey, what's going on? My name is Scotty Eaton, aka Scott Free. For those of you that have been listening to my music, not only on YouTube, I'm kind of a beginner trying to grow my channel, but Spotify, SoundCloud, iTunes, Apple, anywhere you may have heard my music, or if you have come here and watched any of my videos with my songs on it, thank you. I appreciate it. I will be dropping another song in the next week or two. Just wanted to make this video as kind of my introduction in a way to the online community of any targeted individual. I have been learning a lot about this over the past few months. Basically, quick summary of my story. My neighbors at the old apartment I was living at 247 Speer Ave in Clifton, New Jersey. I started noticing weird things. Had a feeling I was always being watched by my neighbors that lived right below me, Martin Calderon and Iliana Vega, and I've always, kind of brushed it off, like thought they were just nosy or whatever. Turns out, when I moved out at around beginning mid December, I started to pick up on things and realized that it wasn't just them stalking me, following me in my apartment. It was literally everywhere. I am being monitored with remote neural monitoring. And, anyone that knows this situation with that, I have the V2K. I hear them all day long. And, from as soon as I open my eyes to when I go to sleep, and they are reading and visualizing my thoughts. I thought I was crazy at first. My dad even called the cops to take me to two different hospitals in the area. Both times I got cleared in an hour. I was totally fine. And I started learning more and more about this. And apparently, it's sad, tragic that this is going on to begin with, but it's a little comforting to know that there's others out there dealing with the same situation as I am. So I just wanted to put myself out there, make this video, and let people know my story of what's going on. So that's basically it. It's my neighbors. The last right before I moved out, one day the neighbors on the first floor, they overheard some of the things that I was saying, or thinking in my head. Once I realized that they're, because I started to hear them from downstairs. There was an older house; you could hear through the walls if it was loud enough, and I heard them saying exactly what I was thinking. So that's what started to really bug me out, and that's when the neighbor on the first floor, Phil, I'm not sure of his last name, but that's when he was talking to Martin on the second floor, and Martin basically showed him how to do everything, because I overheard them saying like, "Oh, that's his room," or "That's his TV," and Martin like showing him, like saying like, "Oh, this is him in the bathroom," like just like the sickest, like crazy. But it just starts there. I moved out, and I started hearing the voices here at my parents' house in Bloomfield, and I started researching, putting everything together, and that's when I figured out what was going on. So that's pretty much it. All day long, I hear them nonstop. They're able to see everything I see, visualize, and as well, and hear my thoughts. If I'm thinking something in my head, they hear it. I'm just still networking with people. Anyone out there that's going through the same thing, feel free to hit me up, message me. I'll include my links to social media, and yeah, send me a DM, message me, any whatever, email me, and we can network, and hopefully just continue to keep an online presence and bring more awareness to this whole gang stalking and remote neural monitoring situation. It's probably, I've been through a lot, and this is probably the most like craziest, like most disgusting thing like I've ever had to deal with. And I just want to put this out there because I never really put too many videos out other than my music. So hopefully people will start to get to know me more, and we could all network and talk. Because as far as the support system, the government's not doing much. The FBI is apparently starting to do investigations on claims being made by TIs, and also there's a bill proposed, originated in California, to put an end to all of this as well. They're working on getting that passed, so hopefully that will get passed soon. And yeah, anyone that especially in the area, just to show anyone that knows me, has been to my apartment, knows the neighbors. But this is him right there, Martin Calderon. He's the one that started it. And the most disturbing thing about it is I know that these people have their children, their young children, also stalking me. This is an act of violation of human and constitutional rights, as well as just a disgusting sex offender charge. It would be classified under voyeurism, and these so-called parents have their children stalking me and watching everything I do as well. So it's really just repulsive. It's sickening and it's disgusting. But this has taught me you never know what people are capable of. Before I moved out, I thought everything was cool with these people. Martin was there before I moved in, so I've known him longer than Phil. But I would help them out whenever they needed favors. I'd let them use my electricity, my Wi-Fi. I would let Martin borrow money, and turns out he actually broke into my apartment when I first moved in there not too long ago. Our first landlord, nice lady, Karen Jerome, she even warned me about Martin after I moved in, that he was a liar, not to trust him or Iliana. And she ended up selling the house to another guy, and I never put two and two together. I wasn't quite sure who did it, but after I moved out, I started to figure things out, and I overheard them say one day, oh shit, he figured it out, so they know, and they're listening right now, of course. It never stops. They have taken control of my car while it was in cruise control on the highway. They have cut the wheel, almost causing accidents, putting me out on the left side of the road, trying to make me crash into the shoulder or take me off the road, as well as if I'm in the middle lane or another different lane, try to steer me into a car. This has happened many times. I have videos on my phone. I have their voices recorded as well on my computer when I make, I use the microphone I use when I make music, and I can hear them very clear. I've been to a lawyer, and she said as of right now that wouldn't be quite enough proof. But I'm not going to stop. They're not going to stop watching me and, violating my rights. So I'm going to do whatever I can do to keep gathering evidence and putting them on blast, because I've noticed other TIs as well making videos, and if their situation is kind of like mine in the way that they know who their stalkers are, they've been putting them out there too. So, these people have no shame doing what they're doing to us. So why should we have any shame or negative feelings about, exposing them and letting people know exactly who they are? And that's basically it. I'll be making more videos in the near future, try to build up my channel. Other than my music, I haven't really been posting much else. So anyone, like I said, that wants to network or hit me up, contact me anytime, about anything, whatever. Everyone out there that is a targeted individual, we're all going through this together. And anyone that makes videos, and the people I follow, I really appreciate every video that you make. You've taught me a lot, and you've also given me support as well as inspiration, to keep going on and stay as positive as you can about this. So hopefully I'll be able to do the same maybe, and I can continue to grow my channel and network with more of you and meet more of you, and hopefully from now on, only positive things will happen, and we're all in this together. So thank you for watching and listening, and stay tuned. Like I said, I'll be dropping new music soon as well, so feel free to follow. I'll include those links as well to my SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple, Google, Tidal, all that. So thank you.